Hello, Aries. Are you ready to close out the cycle? Of course you are. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's start out by setting an intention for your reading. We're going to have a new moon and a solar eclipse. New moon in your sign on the 29th, Saturday, this coming Saturday, March 29th. So this reading is, you may be watching this reading on Thursday, March 27th, and the moon is in Pisces. And so when the moon is in Pisces, it affects your feet, toes, and your pineal gland in a very positive way. So if those parts of your body are affected, it's the moon, right? So the moon affects parts of our bodies. So Pisces rules 12th house. So 12th house is all about your spirituality, your solitude, your endings, world service, secrets, emotions, healings, your psychic abilities. And so you can look at it kind of like, since Pisces is the 12th sign or the last sign in the zodiac, kind of like winding down. So you can kind of like look at it as like, like the end of your day. Whatever your work day is, like how you wind down, if you want to look at it that way. How do you wind down? You can kind of like sort of liken it to, if you can maybe recall, like when you were a kid, how did your parents wind down at the end of the day when they came home from work? If you can kind of make a like that as a reference point. Some people's parents may, journal at the end of the day, or maybe they sat down and watched their favorite TV program, or maybe they took a shower or a bath or cooked at the end of the day. Maybe they took a nap before they woke back up. And some people like to clean, or y'all know what I'm saying. Like, how did you wind down? So we're at the end of a cycle. This is a waning crescent moon. We're at the end of a cycle, kind of crossing over to new moon. New moon energy is really about allowing your body to sync with the rhythms of a new cycle, right? So you're just trying to process. That's it. That's really, you don't even have to overthink it. It's just kind of like letting your body just process the new. It just happens to be a new moon in your sign. You're ruled by Mars. Mars is a tower card, having total recall of some things, processing this eclipse season. So yeah, let's get into it. Try not to overcomplicate it is what I'm trying to see. Try not to make it more stressful than it has to be. Two planets are retrograde, Mercury and Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. If this is a time when you feel like you want to date, let's say for instance you're single, you're ready to date, please try not to overcomplicate the whole dating process. So if I think I did a bonus video for you all yesterday. If you're in the market for dating, try not to be around a bunch of people who are saying the dating pool is slim. If they're talking negatively about dating, those are the energies you do not want to be around, because they're literally speaking the opposite of what you're trying to attract. I think by now you've learned that lesson. That's Mercury, right? Yep, that's Mercury. You learn a lesson. Mercury is a messenger planet. They're sending out the wrong message. Those are not the people you want to be around. You want to be around people that's going to send out the positive message about dating, right? So let's get into it. Talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart. Let's go. All right. I already prayed over your cards. The cycle is over. Move forward. Cycle is over. Move forward. Talking to you wherever. Cycle is over. Move forward. Meaning that you decide when the cycle is over. Even though technically the cycle is over on Friday. So if you're watching it on Thursday, the cycle is over tomorrow. So you can end the cycle at any time. Remember, it's already crossed over into the new moon phase. So this is where it's like I said, the moon in Pisces is it affects your feet, your toes, and your pineal gland. So like you can put one foot in front of the other and go ahead and step into your future. And again, your pineal gland, this is where, okay, your third eye is open. You're saying, okay, it's affecting your, you're already in this new moon phase. So let's get it. Let's see what your number is. So yeah, Venus being retrograde, a lot of people are thinking about Love, a more aesthetically pleasing life. They're thinking about, you know, first impression. What kind of first impression do I want to make in love? What kind of first impression do I want to make in a more aesthetically pleasing life? What does that look like? And it's not just romantic love, it's just self-love, really. Like what? Yeah, your ruling planet Mars is the sexuality planet. It's the action assertion planet. It's the physical energy planet. It's a masculine planet. It's a temperament planet. All about first impression, all of those things. 144, connect. Communicate with the divine. Your angels are urging you to make a connection with the divine in your daily life. They want to strengthen your ability to communicate on a high vibrational level. Sit in meditation right now with your hands on your crown chakra, the top of your head, and envision yourself opening up to wisdom of the divine. So this is 144. So 1 in major arcana will be the initiator, creative, and logical thinking. No confusion, no having a disorganized mind. This is about unification. And then 4, being more structured and authoritative. You know, again, not being disorganized, stern and inflexible. You know, and just kind of more unified. You know, just in that way of thinking. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Let's get into it. All right, all right, all right. All right. All right, all right. All right. So here we have 7 of Pentacles. So someone is trying to plant some new seeds to try to grow and have a new lease on life. Looks this here. Somebody's trying to send a message of trying to plant some new seeds and have a whole new lease on life. And start a new tradition here. When I say here, I'm just saying, you know, yourself. Have a new tradition. Brand new tradition. And trying to see some things from a higher frequency. Trying to resolve some things within yourself. Right, here we have the 4 of Wands. Here we have the 5 of Swords here. I feel like somebody is being used as a pawn in a game. And that's what this is. 5 of Swords here is you can see this here. Yeah, this person right here. And you can see even on this card right here. It's like blood on the card here. What's interesting is this is what somebody has in common with someone, a loved one. Somebody has this in common with a loved one is somebody is being used as a pawn. And it's 2 sides of a sword. It's two sides of a sword here. And somebody's trying to start a whole new tradition. This is Saturn, by the way. This is Saturn. Saturn actually connects us with the 10th and also the 11th house. So it connects us with the future. It connects us with the future. It connects us with career. It connects us with public image. It connects us with achievement, the masculine of the divine masculine. It connects us with like looking forward to like tradition. It connects us with maturity, authority, boundaries, rules. So it can never be one way or the highway. So it connects us with a new beginning. So page energy is youthful energy. So it connects us with seeing things from a higher frequency. That's what this is. It's seeing things from a higher frequency, but there has to be flexibility involved. So this is right here is family. This is family. When like planting some new seeds, and this is family. So this has to be agreeing to disagree without being disagreeable. Cannot be where people are divisive in their energy. This cannot be this teenage, somebody being used as a pawn in a game. This is this right here, 5 of Swords. And some people are just motivated by different things. So here we have, here's a hangman here. And this is right here connects us with, this connects us with the 12th house. This connects us with the 12th house. And so this is just recognition that everybody's ancestors have made sacrifices. This is with respect to everybody's ancestors made sacrifices. So for every energy here, because this runs deep, everybody's ancestors made sacrifice. This has to literally be no respecter of person, for real. This cannot be somebody else's ancestors made more sacrifices than somebody else's ancestors. This is when you talk about this connection here. This is the creator resides in everybody. The creator created everyone equal with a purpose. That's 10th house. That's what this is. 10th and 11th house. So everybody has a purpose. Everyone serves a purpose. Everyone serves a purpose. In order for somebody to feel like they have a whole new lease on life, somebody cannot feel like they're being used as a pawn in a game. So somebody feels like their voice, this is air right here, doesn't count. This right here, energy right here is grimaced. And there's blood on the card. So this person right here feels like they're in pain. Like sword energy is somebody's feelings feel like they have been pricked with a sword. That's how painful something feels for someone. And these two people right here are rejoicing over something. This card came after this one. It's like these two energies literally are rejoicing while this energy right here is hurt. So somebody was sacrificed after sacrifices have already been made. Yeah, so a cycle is over. Yeah. And so this right here, there's a guardian angel that's like overseeing all of this. It's also a there's a guardian angel that's seeing over all of this. Yeah. A light high priestess that's seeing over all of this, who's gone through a dark night of the soul, who's already gone through who's gone through a dark night of the soul. That's the thing about going through a dark night of the soul, is that you've acknowledged the darkness that you've gone through already. And that's what a lot of people have, acknowledged. who knows, this is the owl right here sitting on the ledge. Remember, all of this is genderless, by the way. Who's already, this is what a lot of people have in common, who's already gone through the dark night of the soul. And it's owl sitting here on the ledge who has the knowledge. Who knows who's been planting seeds in order for people to have a new lease on life. This is very interesting reading here. Somebody has a new lease. I mean, somebody has a new and exuberant love. So I feel like during Venus retrograde, I feel like somebody has, you may have a new love coming across your path. You may have a new love coming across your path. And source is inviting you to see something from a higher frequency. Inviting you to see something from a higher frequency, because you're gonna meet somebody in your new person's family, where for them family runs real deep, and something about your intuition. I mean, something about your your intuition, and I was going to say your intuition, Aries. I'm talking to men and women. Something about your intuition and your independence. I was going to say independence and intuition, and you feeling like you have this whole new lease on life, Aries. I almost feel like this is a continuation of your previous reading, though. It's going to make somebody think that you have a smart mouth, when really it's that you're intelligent. It's not, this is what you're going to have in common with somebody. Somebody's going to think that your excitement and your playful energy, and that you're on top of things, and that you're trying to connect with everybody. Because again, here you are, light high priestess. You've gone through a dark night of the soul. That you feel like you have this whole new lease on life. That you're on top of things. You're closing out a cycle. You're moving forward. You're in high spirits. You feel like you've sacrificed a lot. Like you're in this new phase of life, and you feel like you're making these connections. So it looks like you're on the other side of something, right? Somebody's family. This is what this is. You're feeling lucky. Okay, so you're on the other side of this. Source is letting you see something now. Source is letting you see the other side of something, Aries. Somebody's family, because something runs deep for them. So you have this new love coming for some. I don't know who this is for. Somebody has a new love coming that you may have met while you were maybe connecting with someone, right? Feeling like you have this whole new lease on life. And for some reason, people know that you're smart, but somebody almost feels like you have a smart mouth, and to some degree. I mean, because you're smart, right? So somebody thinks you have a smart mouth because they heard something. So it's almost like something is coming back to bite you in a sense. But the devil is in the details. Like I said, the devil is in the details. They heard something, right? Yeah, they heard something. They heard something. They heard something that was said about you behind your back. Yeah. Yeah, they heard something that was said about you behind. What did they hear? Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure this out. Now, wait a minute. Oh. Something about water. So water is reflective, but wait a minute. So somebody became enlightened about something. Cups, energy, Queen of Cups, water. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, all right. And this is messy. Okay. All right, Aries. So, somebody has new love coming across their path, but you also have some energies that's connected to you. Ciao. All right. So you're at a high frequency, right? You feel like this whole new lease on life and all of this other stuff. And there was somebody who, and this is what you have in common. This why you gotta be real careful. This why you gotta be real careful with, seeds that were planted very early on. Now it's a whole new lease on life. Now you're on the other side of the sword. Somebody's on the other, because there's two sides of a sword now. But the cycle is closed out, you move forward. And somebody had, like I said, you have love in your life. And somebody is saying that a truth is not being told about who somebody is, but it's being told by the people that's close to you, which is however you want to take it. I don't know. Like I said, it's just really messy. It's really, really messy. So anyway, like I said, the cycle is over. Move forward. Like I said, seeds have already been planted. Those seeds really run deep. But like I said, but something is, create a nightmare. We'll create a nightmare. that's the Nine of Swords here. Like I said, it's two sides of a sword. Like I said, something, like I said, it's something is generational. This is generational, this is generational. Yep, the devil. Yeah, the devil card came out twice. Yep, the devil card came out twice. Yep, the hermit card. Six of Swords. So somebody is just going to learn that they're just going through a transition, and that's all. Somebody's just going through a transition. Learning how to just go through a transition. Ace of Cups. Some kind of a new proposal is coming through. Some kind of a new proposal is coming through. It could be a, because I feel like, somebody is going to submit to Source at this point. Somebody's going to submit to Source at this point and save themselves. And so the proposal, I mean, it just depends on you. It really depends on you, because something can go either way. And I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading here. I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading. Because we are in the year 9. And this is family stuff. All of this is family stuff, because either somebody could break a generational cycle, chain, and curse, because the devil card came out again, right? Either somebody could break a generational cycle, chain, and curse, and it can keep going all around and around and around, you know, and it can just, the same tradition can keep on going, whatever the tradition is. The tradition, the cycle of hurt and just toxicity, like toxic water, can keep on going, right? Where these seeds can be planted and people can keep feeling like this whole new lease on life. It is divisiveness and competition and people lying about people behind their backs. All of this, somebody feel like they're being used as a pawn in a game, and somebody, you know, whatever. Nightmares, people feeling like they got to move on, and, you know, somebody always feeling like they got to just, you know, be cut out of people's lives. That's because that's what this is. But this card here is seeing something from a higher frequency, lets me know that somebody saying that the cycle is over and move forward. Is there's also someone who is, there could be someone who is, because they've gone through a dark night of the soul, could be at a point of saying they want to plant some new seeds and really feel like they have a whole new lease on life and free themselves from that and get to a throne, get on a throne and say, okay, let's be mature. Somebody could do that and stop using somebody as a pawn in the game and feel like, okay, I won. And that's all that matters, is that I won. Is my way or the highway, which is very immature when you're talking about family, you know. So it's saying somebody has already been sacrificed. That's this right here. There's a Pisces that's been sacrificed, or a psychic, somebody who's a psychic. And everybody has psychic gifts. There's a Capricorn that's been sacrificed, another Capricorn. There's two Taurus. These are two Capricorns. This is a Taurus. This is Pisces. This is Sagittarius. This is Capricorn and an Aquarius, because both Aquarius and Capricorn are both ruled by Saturn. This could be a Cancer, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. A Virgo. This could be Virgo, or someone who's in hermit mode. But you could also have all of these zodiac signs in your birth chart. You could have all of these in your birth chart. You can even have Capricorn twice in your birth chart. You could also have Pisces in your birth chart, because you could be psychic yourself. You could have Sagittarius, or this could be your 9th house. This could be your 10th house. This could be your 4th house. This could be, you know, your 6th house. This could be your 10th house. This could be, you know, your 2nd house. You know, all of these could be, like I said, in your birth chart, whatever. Take it however it resonates. But all of this is about your family connecting with someone else's family. It's like families coming together, right? But somebody here, this is what you have in common, and this is generational, right? So you have new, like these new energies coming together because somebody has new love coming across their path, and there's a pattern that's happening here. There's a pattern that's happening here, and the devil coming up twice lets me know it's like the devil is having a field day, and it's coming up twice in your major arcana. So the devil is literally having a field day in someone's family. That's what this is. And so this Ace of Cups is a new proposal. That's what this is. It's a new proposal. So it can be a new proposal, bringing another person in. It can be another, like a new marriage proposal where somebody just say, okay, screw it, we'll just bring another human being in. You know, we'll just propose it. We'll just get another human being out and bring another human being in. Free will. Hey, we'll just keep replacing people, you know. Or it can look at it from a you know, more structured and authoritative way and just say, okay, let's add some structure to it. Let's add some structure. Let's connect at a higher frequency, you know, and, you know, really for real focus on a whole new lease on life. Let's surrender to source, the creator, and let's, you know, identify what everyone's demons are and start putting the flesh under submission. Let's try that one. So whatever it is, whatever that is. So, but yeah, that's the Ace of Cups. It's like trying something new. But so somebody's hands are up. Somebody's hands are up. So whatever that is, whatever that is. But yeah, the devil is having a field day. But I'm seeing here, because 3 of Cups here is like somebody is talking about depression because somebody is crying. Somebody is crying at this point, saying basically they just want to be saved for real. Somebody is saying, here we got the Knight of Cups. We had the 3, 4. Well, actually, we have, yeah. Somebody saying they want to be saved. That's what this is. Yeah, there it is, death. Somebody wants a new beginning because somebody's tired of the toxicity. Yep. So the cycle is over. Somebody wants to move forward. Yeah, because at this point somebody is just depressed. Somebody is just really, really depressed. And this is it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is somebody from your family or someone else's family, but at this point, somebody is just sick and just tired. So you could have new love coming into your life, and you could be witnessing from somebody else's family where you're just like, what did I step into? You know, what is going on? So I don't know, Source could be really using you to be, Source could be really using your light high priestess gifts. It could be in your family or somebody else's family. I don't know. So, however Source is using you. Source is using you in some kind of way, but get yourself together. All right, let's close it out. 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 You never know how Source is going to use you to help somebody. But flexibility, yeah, be flexible. Be flexible. Be flexible. Because somebody is tired. Yep, there it is. Somebody's a light worker. Yep, so fast changes. Things are happening fast. So it's time to shed the old self. Time to let the scales from your eyes be removed. Use opportunities that arise. plan where you want to be. Somebody is going through a very powerful transformation of shedding the skin. Something is happening, and that's what the death card is. Death card is Scorpio. That's what somebody is going through a karmic, like breaking a karmic cycle. A karmic cycle is being broken. Yeah. Whenever you see the devil card, and that's what happens with a lot of people, is like whenever something ends, people you have no choice but to break a cycle. And it happens, age doesn't equate to wisdom. Age doesn't equate to wisdom. It can happen at any point where people are like forced to go through a rebirth. It could happen when a loved one transition. It can happen when a person goes through a divorce. When people relocate, some people are almost like they're forced to go through a rebirth. Stuff happens where people, like, the scales from their eyes just are removed. And people are like, oh, that person has changed. I didn't know this about. That's why some people, like, they feel like they never knew their loved ones. Like, where did this person come from? They're forced to just, transition. All of a sudden, I never knew that person, and that's not really them, and I don't know them. That person, that's all they've always. Well, where did this? So. So I'm seeing that someone comes from a very creative family, meaning someone comes from and we're talking about sacral chakra energy here. Somebody comes from a very creative family, and this is actually to someone's, like somebody comes from a very creative family, and this is a huge compliment to someone's family, like somebody's ancestors. Like someone comes from a very gifted and talented family. Like somebody may play a lot of instruments, somebody may sing, dance, like things may just seem like they just flow to somebody. Maybe and just as deep as these roots run right here, I feel like somebody may sometimes people think when people get gifts, like they may think they just in a tangible, like the physical sense. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like some people can just like get up on stage and y'all know they can either just sing or like play an instrument, and they've never taken a lesson, and people are just sitting there like just in awe, like how in the world can that person just play like an instrument like that, or just pick up on something that quickly? And people are just in awe. How can they sing like that? You're just looking at their mouth and like how can they? Where is that coming from? Where is it coming from? How can the person sing like that? How can they play an instrument like that? Where they get that rhythm from? What is that? Or just comedic. How can they tell a joke like that? How are they just naturally funny like that? This right here. That's what this is. They have a dream about a number and they go play a number. All of a sudden they just hit. How are they so lucky? Those are gifts. Those are gifts. That sometimes people will exploit and then turn around and call these same people crazy or call them demonic. And use this against these loved ones, and then, So that's what I'm seeing here. So Source is saying when people feel like they've lost their voice, they feel like they just need to just move on. And that's what Source is trying to tell people, is like somebody is being forced into some kind of a rebirth. Somebody is being forced into some kind of a rebirth. This is so that your inner child can come out. Your inner child can come out, and I'm talking about in a mature way. Yep. In a very mature way. And this is your fifth house. This is in a creative way, in an expressive way, in a way that's going to make you feel good, in a very positive way, where you feel responsible, not in a divisive way, where you learn how to use your fire in a very positive way, where you feel like you're inspiring, motivating people in a very positive way. This is a part of someone's rebirth, where now that's where it's on the light side of Aries, in a very structured and in an authoritative way, not in a bossy, it's my way or the highway kind of way. So source is putting you in this. You're going for rebirth. Because a lot of stuff has been said around something, but yeah. A lot of lies have been going on around you, but somebody has just not been paying attention to, like somebody hadn't been getting the message. Somebody's gonna get the message now. I'm about to get the message loud and clear. There it is. Put you right in light emperor energy. Light emperor energy. Source is going to get the message through to you, but source is about to get the message to somebody loud and clear. Somebody has been crying out for help, saying that they are depressed, looking for help, and somebody's just like thinking it's this one over here. So it's been right in your face, right here, saying we need a whole new tradition. So this is a like I said, it may be your family, it could be somebody else's family, it could be a friend that source has been saying, like talking to you or whatever. So I don't know how it's gonna come out. I'm just reading the cards here, but somehow source is putting you in some kind of a key position for you to help somebody. So I don't know how source is doing it, but you deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust the universe is ready to deliver all to you, all that you desire. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely. Be mindful of who you spend time with. This also came out in your previous reading. Do it your way. I'm telling you, sources like get focused, get some clarity going on. It's another sign. It keeps not just your sign, Aries. Source keep trying to tell y'all, like, get these negative people from around y'all. Like, it's all fun and games until you're called to your assignment. I'm telling you, to your call to your assignment. And source is like, get to a higher frequency. You have an assignment, a calling from source. So, source may need you to watch a movie. Some kind of movie source may be asking you to watch, to kind of sit down and just be in receiving mode of something. No particular movie. I mean, source knows how to get get a message to everybody. So maybe that's just sit down and maybe watch something. What are these two here? The Empress and the Hangman. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Possibly about like sacrifices, like how like maybe ancestral sacrifices, the sacrifices of ancestors, like the sacrifices maybe that ancestors make, for people to live, a better life, that all ancestors make, for people to live a better life. So, because something is definitely coming out. Something, this is a long reading, but something is definitely coming back out. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, because as I feel like looking at the cards here, somebody has a new love coming in their lives, but something is coming back out. Something is coming back up. Yeah, something is going to come back out. That's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. So, all right. I don't know how Source is going to put somebody. I don't know how how Source is going to have this structured out, but how Source is going to put you in the rebirth. But have you have a whole new lease on life. But something has been going on around you. Something has been going on around you that's going to help you to continue moving through this transition. But something is happening. Something is happening. So, Source is balancing everything out. That's what's happening here. Source is balancing everything out. I do feel like you're having a sort of a silent tower moment. And the devil is in the details of these two energies here. These two energies here. And the organization has something to do with it. Yeah, organization has something to do with it. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. All right, bye.